exciting to see all of you today. It is so lovely and exciting to see all of you today. It is so lovely and exciting to see all of you today. I do hope that everyone is doing well. I do hope that everyone is doing well. And welcome to today's video. I just have a small book haul for you guys. These are basically the books that I picked up between Halloween and Thanksgiving. The books I picked up between Halloween and Thanksgiving. I don't really have a lot. I don't have a lot at all. It's a poquito book haul. So now that I am freshly glossed up again, and that sun is really just coming through and hitting me just right now, let's go ahead and get started. First, a little sip of our coffee. All right, amazing. Let's go ahead and get started. And maybe lower some of this exposure. Okay, with the sun, I don't really actually think that helped, so that's okay. Alright. So, first up, is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is Taylor Jenkins Reid most recent book. This is her most recent book. And I bought this while I was out with my friend Asma. She had just recently read it and highly recommended it to me, and also convinced me to buy it because she was buying books and I wasn't planning on buying anything, and she was like, you have to buy something, you can't let me just be the only one buying a book. So I was suckered into it, but I am excited to read it. I do love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have read quite a few of her books, but let me tell you a little bit about Atmosphere, shall I? Okay. I'm like, let me get myself situated. Okay. An epic new novel set against the backdrop of the 1980s space shuttle program about the extraordinary lengths we go to live and love beyond our limits. Joan Goodwin has been obsessed with the stars for as long as she can remember. She is content with her life as a professor of physics and astronomy Jenkins to be one of the few people to go to space. Selected from a pool of thousands of applicants in the summer of 1980, Joan begins training at Houston's Johnson Space Center. Alongside an exceptional group of fellow candidates, Top Gun pilot Hank Redmond and scientist John Griffin, easygoing even when the stakes are high. Mission specialist Lydia Danes, who has worked too hard to play nice. Warm-hearted Donna Fitzgerald navigating her own secrets. And Vanessa Ford, the magnetic and mysterious aeronautical engineer who can fix any engine and fly any plane. As they become unlikely friends and prepare for their first flights, Joan finds a love she never imagined. In this new light, Joan begins to question everything she thinks she knows about her place in the observable universe. Then, in December of 1984, on mission STS-LR9, it all changes in an instant. Fast-paced, thrilling, and emotional, atmospheres Taylor Jenkins Reid at her best, telling a passionate and soaring story about the transformative power of love, this time among the stars. I wanted to see if it had anything cool underneath it, but the first book in the book haul. The first book in the book haul. The first book. The first book in the book haul. Next up, we have a series. Next up, we have a series. I bought Wait, I'm showing them out of order. Showing them out of order, but now you know. I bought Sword Catcher by Cassandra Clare. Sword Catcher by Cassandra Clare. Two outcasts find themselves caught in a web of dangerous magic and dark secrets that could change the world forever in the start of a riveting epic fantasy series from the author of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. In the vibrant city-state of Castellane, the richest of nobles and the most debauched of criminals have one thing in common: the constant search for wealth, power, and the next hedonistic thrill. Kel is an orphan, stolen from the life he knew to become the sword catcher, the body double of a royal heir, Prince Connor Aurelian. He and Connor are his closest brothers, but his destiny is to die for Connor. No other future is possible. Lynn Gaster is a physician from a small community whose members still possess magical abilities. But despite her skills, she cannot heal her best friend without access to forbidden knowledge. After a failed assassination attempt brings Lynn and Kel together, they are drawn into the web of the mysterious Ragpicker King, the ruler of Castellane's criminal underworld. But as long-kept secrets begin to unravel and forbidden attractions arise, they must ask themselves, is knowledge worth the this series. When I went shopping at Barnes after a pretty intense and rough therapy appointment. Sometimes after therapy, I just need to have a moment and like drive around and go to the places that bring me the most happiness. And so I end up at Barnes & Noble. And I did buy books. Usually I just go and I browse and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better. I can go home now. But this specific day, I did buy books. I felt compelled to buy these. A, because they were both in paperback, right? I've only been seeing them in hardcover. I think they might have just recently come to paperback, but also because my tattoo artist Kenzie, we talk about books at every tattoo appointment I go to, and she actually talked about how she read these and was highly, highly, highly recommending them to me. So they were in paperback, and I was like, why not? I am greatly looking forward to reading these soon. I have Girl Dinner by Olivie with the pink sprayed edges. GIRLDINNER. Girl Dinner, GIRLDINNER by Olivie This is Olivie Blake's newest book, and as we know, I love Olivie Blake. Alone with You in the Ether is my favorite book, and I will repeat this in every book video. Okay, she's really like brand new, hard to open. Oh, there's like a fork. Oh, there's like a little fork with some spaghetti on it. Okay. Good girls deserve a treat. Every member of the house, the most exclusive sorority on campus and all its alumni, are beautiful, high-achieving, and universally respected. After her freshman year, she would rather forget. Sophomore Nina Carr knows being one of the chosen few accepted into the house is the first step on her path to the brightest possible future. Once she's taken into their fold, the house will surely ease her fears of failure and protect her from those who see a young woman on her own as easy prey. Meanwhile, adjunct professor Dr. Sloane Hartley is struggling to return to work after accepting a demotion to support her partner's new position at the cutthroat university. After 18 months at home with her newborn daughter, Sloane's clothes don't fit right. Her girl dad husband isn't as present as he thinks he is, and even the few hours a day she's apart from her child fill her psyche with paralyzing ennui. When invited to be the house's academic liaison, Sloane enviously drinks in the way the alumni seem to have it all, achieving a level of collective perfection that Sloane so desperately craves. As Nina and Sloane each get drawn deeper into the arcane rituals of the sisterhood, they learn that living well comes with bloody costs, and when they are finally invited to the table, they will have to decide just how much they can stomach in the name of solidarity and power. Dig into Girl Dinner, a darkly fun novel about power, lust, is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. This is the special edition that came out, I want to say, a few weeks ago. I don't remember when. I don't remember when exactly, but I know it was like just very recent. And I actually pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered this in January and forgot about it. I pre-ordered this in January and forgot about it. So I'd come home from work one day to a package at the door. And I was like, who is sending me something right now? And I can't remember exactly the shop name, but obviously I was like, a bookstore. Who is sending me something from a bookstore? Because I didn't order anything. What's going on? It was under my name, right? So I opened it. I was like, well, you know, this is a Christmas present from my partner. He should have put it under his name. So I opened it and was pleasantly surprised with this, having completely forgotten that I ordered it at the start of the year. It was a very pleasant surprise. And let me tell you, this edition is stunning, right? So we have this beautiful, let me try and there we go. This beautiful front cover. And then we do have sprayed edges that have a quote. I am but a verse inspired by your chorus, and I will follow you until the end. We have a reversible dust jacket. I'm like, let me sit down. Okay. And then the book itself, underneath the dust jacket, is stunning. And then on the inside, I totally forgot. I bought it like this. Like I said, I forgot I bought it in the first place, and I also forgot that it was personalized, so, and signed. So it says for Gabi, and then it is signed by the Rebecca Ross. Now let me tell you what this book is about. Enter the Isle of Cadence in this special collector's edition of A River Enchanted, the stunning first adult novel from the #1 New York Times best-selling author of Divine Rivals. It starts with a letter and an ominous journey across dark waters. 10 years after being sent away to the mainland to become a bard, Jack Tamerlane is summoned home to Cadence. Girls are going missing from the island, and Adara, his childhood nemesis and the future leader of the clan, believes Jack is the only one who can find them. The elemental spirits that dwell in every breath of air, splash of water, blade of grass, and flicker of fire find mirth in the lives of the humans, and a bard's music is the only way to summon them and ask that the girls be returned. Yet as Jack and Adara get closer to solving the mystery, it becomes apparent that an older, darker secret about Cadence lurks beneath the surface, and a harp song may not be strong enough to stop it. With unforgettable characters, a thrilling plot, and a lush folklore-infused world, A River Enchanted is a stirring story of duty, love, and creating harmony between opposing forces. This first book in the Elements of Cadence duology marks Rebecca Ross's brilliant entry to the adult fantasy stage. I cannot wait to get into that book because first of all, it's stunning fantasy or next duology, but in the adult fantasy world, so. I do think that is all I have for you guys today. It's just those 5 books, you know, keeping it simple. Because I'm really trying to do better about like getting rid of books before I get more, so. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this book haul. Please comment down below if you've read any of these, what you thought. Yeah, if there's any other books that I should probably haul soon or anything like that. Tell me the books that you guys hauled within the last month. I want to know. Okay, let's talk books, right?